What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Mikasa Sukasa, and I am your host, Niko House. And yes, I am back on the road again. I know a lot of you all found me whenever I used to be on the road literally all the time. It's been a while since we had a little road trip together. But I do want to thank you all. Once again, we are going to have a special series next week. That's an update. We are going to have a special series next week where we're going to be interviewing progressive journalists and politicians to celebrate our 500,000 views. I'm going to have Tim Black on. I'm reaching out to H.A. Goodman, but he'll say yes. So we're going to have Tim Black on. We're going to have H.A. on. We're going to have Shauna McNally, who is she's running for State House in Michigan. We're going to have Jeffrey Campbell. Many of you know him as Miami Gator on Twitter. Holly Solinger from Zoopoliticon. She knows what shows you know. So we're gonna have a lot of people on. I reached out to Kyle Kalinske and see if he reaches back out. But I'm excited. We're gonna have a lot of different viewpoints, a lot of different thoughts, and a lot of new interactions. So we can hear their stories and their takes on modern political dialogue. So with that being said, I just had to do this video real fast because I'm on a business trip and I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do videos this weekend. So I'm trying to fit them in where I can. So many of you know that, well, if you don't know, you know now, TYT unlisted Jimmy Dore's video, tearing into the Democrats for pushing Russiagate, as he should have, and doing it in such an eloquent way. I mean, facts on facts on facts. Showed a clip of Tucker Carlson ripping into Adam Schiff. And nothing that Jimmy said was false. I mean, he said it wasn't no leaps in logic, none of that. Everything was factual. So they enlisted it. And I've been watching Jimmy long enough to know that he is not the type to. He can mince his words a little bit, but he can't hold his tongue. I, on the other hand, can't do either. I suck at mincing my words and I suck at holding my tongue. I need to practice that. I'm never going to get any controversial interviews until I learn how to do that. But too real, people. I'm too real. But so Jimmy puts on a show. I think it was actually today. Today's the 9th, so I think he did it this morning or late last night. And he keeps saying Lefty media, you fucking knuckleheads. You keep pushing your own demise. And what he's referring to is the recent revelations showing us that the FBI is about to create a task force just to attack social media. And he's reading through the article explaining to them, like, you are enabling the FBI to specifically go after left-wing media. You're playing right into their hands. Because understand that the people that the FBI are looking after, are looking out to attack, I should say, or monitor, they haven't changed. And Jimmy goes over this in great detail on his show. They haven't changed. They were attacking feminist groups, women's rights groups. They were attacking racist or racial groups, or groups for racial equity. They were attacking anyone who didn't believe in capitalism. It doesn't matter if you call yourself a socialist, democratic, socialist, communist, whatever. If you did not believe in capitalism, you were a Soviet sympathizer. And the priority for the FBI has not changed. So Jimmy expressed, once again in a very eloquent way, before he started cussing everybody out, but he expressed that the left is doing itself in and he kept pounding and pounding. He said, you fucking knuckleheads, you're fucking killing yourselves. You don't even realize that this is dangerous. And he says, I don't know that many outlets that aren't pushing this narrative on the left. He says, I can tell you who is not. He said, I know that obviously, he said, myself, I know Kyle Kalinske isn't. I know Tim Black is not. I know Caitlin Johnston is not. And name one more. He named a couple, though. He named like 4 or 5 news outlets. No, he did not mention me, but I don't take it personal. It's okay. I'm not on his radar like that. We do follow each other on Twitter, though. So, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. I like Jimmy. And Lee's the last person he mentioned. So, But here's where it gets interesting. He did not mention TYT. In fact, and I will post the link to the video, it looks like he went out of his way to rattle off those outlets so that he will let you know, I'm talking to you, TYT. Mind you, like I said, this video is released. He did this video right after they unlisted his video on the main TYT channel for attacking the Dems, rightfully so, calling out the Dems, saying this is McCarthyist behavior. You're attacking Trump from the right, and you're not even using facts, and it's going to be used against you. You're going to continue to lose, and this sets a dangerous precedent going forward, as I've said, I don't know how many thousands of times at this point. So I'm curious to see how this is going to develop in the long run, because this is the tension is heated, and I encourage you to watch the video, the live interview that I did. I mean, obviously it's not live anymore, but the live interview that I did of Kyle Kalinske debating Cenk in over the Russiagate extravaganza. And mind you, Kyle Kalinski's, in my opinion, and from everything I've seen, by far the most second to him and Jimmy are like neck and neck as far as popularity is concerned on TYT. They're neck and neck as far as popular left journalists are concerned as well. The only person who was somewhat close to either of them was Jordan, but not because they love Jordan, but because they love TYT. People love Jimmy because he's Jimmy. People love Kyle because he's Kyle. So, and that they're honest, they're straightforward, and they don't appear to have any type of agenda outside of making sure that they get the truth out. So, interested to see how this plays out going forward. But I did had to let you all know that, because I know with everything going on, this might have slipped through the cracks, because he put it in a video. I just happened to find it, but he put it in a video that had nothing to do with lefty journalists or leftist journalists. But he made it very clear that he was sending a message to journalists on the left. Would love to know what you think about that. Like I said, make sure to join that one follow, $1 campaign on Patreon by clicking on that link below. If you're shopping on Amazon, go ahead and click that affiliate link as well. Bookmark it if you shop through Amazon. It helps out the show, so I understand everybody can't do monthly donations, but I know everybody is shopping on Amazon at least once a month. I ain't fooling nobody. I know Amazon's the devils. I know, but shit. You can only do so much, right? I can't boycott everybody. Literally, I'll be honest with you guys, and I want to get to the root of these problems, these corporate issues. I don't want to ignore them because they are reality. But Lord Jesus, if we boycott every single person, everyone can't donate to our Patreon, first of all, and I understand that completely. We have YouTube throttling us back. We have Facebook throttling us back. Everybody's killing us, and it's hard to do this job full time without being able to get some type of financial support. You can't do it. Not professionally, not like regularly, you can't do it. And hell, unfortunately, the way our economy is right now, that if we boycotted every single person who treated their worker like shit, we would not even be able to afford, we couldn't even eat. Now what that means is, go start a small business. Become an affiliate, help out small journalists like that Dash Cash did for Ben Swan. Seriously. If we start our own small businesses, like many affiliates have, by the way, like $1 Shave Club has a lot of YouTube affiliates and a lot of podcast affiliates. But they start off small. So to reconcile what we have been seeing from the conglomerates, we have to increase the competition. And hopefully it's some truth tellers and truth believers that will facilitate the revolution. What I would like to see come in the future is a revolution of progressive sponsors, because we don't have enough of that. Truly progressive sponsors. I don't mean George Soros backed WeAreChange.org or whatever. You know. So yeah, but click on that Amazon link if you're going to use it. And for those of you wondering where I get my shirts from, and I get that question probably once a day, at least once a day. I have a link to one of the places where I do get my shirts from, and I get them at a very, very, very affordable price there. That's also in the description below. right below the Amazon link. So check those out. Always, always, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, find your balance. Peace.